I welcome you all here to the Quick Starter Guide training. This is the first training you go through once you join our system. My name is Dr. Victor Abalson. I am one of the mastermind and top senior consultants of this project, Buena Vida project. Now, as we kickstart, the first question I will ask you now is this. What do you have right in your hand right now? Just like my Smuro says, when a value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Now, these are the three men that started a value on 12th of April, 1976, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. They started Apple on 12th of April, 1976. Today, Steve Jobs, his net worth today is $250 billion, although he's dead. And then the second person, Steve Wozniak, his net worth today is $185 billion. Then the third person, in fact, this third person, he's the person that designed the Apple logo and drafted the agreement three of them signed. His name is Ronald Wayne. But today his net worth is what? Broke. Why? Because he doesn't have the value, he doesn't understand, he doesn't know the value of what he had in his hand. And guess what? He sold off his own share of Apple for $800. After 2 weeks, he started Apple. And today, what he sold for $800, the net worth of it today is $100 billion today. Now, let me tell you the value of the business you have started. If you are here, you are listening to me, and you started a business with one profit center, which is 44,888, the net worth of it in a day is 280,000 naira daily. What I'm showing you here, I'm already making more than that on a daily basis, but I didn't start with one. Now, for people that started with three, that means you paid 134,664 for three profit center. The net worth of it in a day is 840,000 naira. Now, for this 840,000 naira, I don't make up to this, but we have some of our partners that are generating this amount on a daily basis. Now, for the people that started with 7 profit center, which is 314,216, the net worth of it in a day is 1.960 thousand naira every day. 1.960 thousand naira every day. Now, this income I'm showing, there is nobody that makes this income in Nigeria, but I will show you people that make this type of income even in the world. Also, if you are here, you started with 15 profit center, which is 44,888 times 15. The net worth of this one is 4.2 million naira every day. Now, nobody makes this income in the world. Also, we have people that makes 1.96 million naira in the world. I'm going to show you, but guess what? When we traveled for the company's vacation, we saw people that make this in the world. I'm going to show you some of these people as we move on. Well, as we move on, let me show you how the business operates. In your first year, you are trying to push your business, push your team up a hill. If you check this diagram I just showed you, in your first year, that is not when you will achieve your freedom. Even in the second year, you will still be pushing, but the effort you put in the first year is not compared to the second year. But when you enter your third year, fourth year, fifth year, you will enter the critical mass, and that's when the income starts flowing on massively. Remember what I told you, no, there is nobody that makes 1.96 thousand naira in a day, 1,960,000 naira in a day in Nigeria. But when we traveled for the company's anniversary, we saw people that are making such income. It was massive. In fact, people that attended that anniversary, over 50,000 people that are already super successful were there live. And it was a massive experience. Take a look on it. That was the last anniversary. It happened in the largest indoor arena in the whole world. People from 60 countries of the world were there live. Is power, and it happened in Philippines Arena.
We are AIM Global, and we have the power.
Here we go. It's about time that we set it off. Here we go. Red lights, I could never stop. A dreamer with the fever to be great was all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame was all I ever wanted.
Grabe! Power! Who wants to be the next millionaire?
Stop till we're legend.
Over 50,000 people in the world were there live. Take a close look on it.
Stop till we're legend. Here we go.
If you believe in our system,
This woman is the top one highest income earner in the whole of Ghana. A mother. Listen to her.
I'm telling you, the rest is going to be history.
Habang nandito ang AIM Global, meron tayong pag-asa para makaon sa buhay.
Was all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame was all I ever wanted. Got me singing like bang, 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 bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang, 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 bang. Won't stop till we're legend.
Extra 274 millionaires were added in the world last year, as you can see.
Won't stop till we're legend.
England changed my life. England pays me every day, and England made my dream come true. Do we have the visionaries in the house?
This is the top 3 highest earner in Uganda, and then you're going to see another woman who have reached to the highest peak of this business. That is Hall of Fame. Take a look on the woman.
We have different challenges, we have different situations, but for sure, we have the same destination.
My name's forever known. Blood, sweat, I'll break my bones till all my scars bleed golden. My name's forever known. Bang, 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 bang.
I want to really thank all my partners all over Africa.
This is one of the top highest income earner in 2019 in the whole of Africa. As you can see, although everything have changed now.
The Nigerians, the Kenyans, the Tanzanians, the Ghanaians, the Senegalese, everyone in Africa. This award is ours.
Won't stop till we're legend.
The company is here to build more bridge, to open more countries, to launch new products, to launch new divisions.
This is the top direct CEO in the whole world, the owner of the company we are partnering with.
And power will come after power. I tell you, from this day on, more and more success will come to us, because together, more and more powerful we will become, not only in Asia, not only in Africa, but around the world. I ask you, do you believe right now? Do you believe that you have the power? That together
let's just proceed immediately. You know, you can see me here and some of our partners that we are celebrated in the world. That place, these are top for you to join this in this world arena. That means you're already a monthly millionaire in the system. That is it. Look, as in 2018, our system produced only 32 millionaires in 2018. Then by 2019, we moved from 32 millionaires to 138 extra millionaires. By 2020, that was when the whole thing took off. That is the business we are dealing with. That is equally the top one highest earner in the whole of Cameroon. That is it. Take a look on this interview. Listen to it carefully, please. Listen to it.
Good evening, people. Once again, I greet you all. You all know me. My name is Uwach Kwemeka. Sitting right beside me is Mr.
Dima Ako.
Dima Ako actually is the top one earner, top highest earner in the whole of Cameroon. We're looking at his face, you know, he's still a young man. We're barely about 22, 23 years old.
How old
you understand? So I need you to, we'll get to him, back to him. Then sitting right beside him also is Pastor Diko.
Yeah.
Wow, right, okay. All leaders of the Own Your Life campaign here in Nigeria. But I have a little, Mr. Dima Ako actually want to send one or two messages to people of the youth. You know, I wanted to say something. Please, do you have anything to tell them?
Hello guys, I'm Dima Ako, top one earner in Global Cameroon, and I'm 21.
Wow, you see,
I'm not 22.
I even thought he was 22.
I'm 21. I actually started this business 2 years ago when I was 19. I invested my university school fees and rent into this, so that made me to quit school.
Wow.
Because there's a concept I grew up with. Before, I used to think that the key to success is by getting a certificate. But then growing up and watching my mom and her siblings stay at home with no job despite the degrees they have, that taught me a lesson to know that it's now about the certificate. It's about what you know. So I know so many youths out there keep on saying that they are too young to make money. But then you guys forget that you spend a lot. If you're not too young to spend money, then you're not too young to actually work for it. One thing I want to tell you guys, we have AIM Global, and it would take 1,000 years for any person to replicate the same system we have. So the only choice you have for the next 1,000 years is to do AIM Global business.
Wow.
This is the lifestyle we have, traveling the world, more than 8 different countries every year.
Wow.
And I've been able to buy 2 different cars. I have a Mercedes compressor and a Camry.
Wow.
Soon,
21 years?
at 21.
Wow.
Living large.
And also, it's not just about me, but the number of persons I'm able to help as well. I have partners that earn as much as $1,000 every week in my team.
$1,000 every week.
So guys, one thing I want to tell you is, trust me, AIM Global is what you need. Your success is just on the other side of fear. Get a hold of your life and join us today. More power. Hope to see you.
More power. So tell them your name again. Let them, if you want to find out.
Dima Ako.
Dima Ako. From where?
From Cameroon.
The top number one earner in the whole of the country, Cameroon.
Blessed to be with you.
Yes. So, Pastor, if you want to say anything?
I think that is just it. Let's just move on quickly now. Let me show people the statement of a man that have done this business for 10 years. So just take a look and listen to his testimony as he speaks. This is the young man here. As you can see, the young man here. You can see me here. You can see the young man. So that's to show you we saw them live. Pay attention to his own testimony. Listen to him carefully.
Engineer ako by profession. Gumagawa ng mga plano, bahay, buildings, billboards, communication towers, kontrata, and gumagawa ng mga bahay pero walang sariling bahay. Dumating po ang point na napagod din ako sa kakatrabaho. Kahit ayaw ko ng networking, sinubukan kong gawin.
Morning! Welcome to our home. Resulta ng 10 years sa AIM Global.
Naibigay ko yung gusto ng misis ko. Magkaroon ng sariling bahay. Tara, tapos tayo.
Ito po yung walk-in closet.
May sarili siyang dresser, malaki yung kanyang CR, meron siyang sariling jacuzzi. Sa third floor, meron kaming amenities, meron kaming sariling gym, spa, massage room, and movie theater. Sa fourth floor, meron kaming roof deck na nandun na rin yung bar and tambayan namin. Sa mga nag-uumpisa ngayon, kailangan mong lakihan ang pangarap. Kung dating ang pangarap mo is maliit lang na bahay, lakihan mo na. Para pag binigay sa'yo, yung gustong-gusto mo na.
Tip ko sa mga asawa, very supportive ka sa asawa mo. Kasi kung hindi ako naging supportive at naging negative ako, siguro wala itong bahay na ito ngayon na pangarap namin.
After 1 year and 2 months, nagkaroon ako ng kotse. And yun, tuloy-tuloy na. Ilang kotse na yung nabili namin. After pang-apat na kotse, nagkaroon ako ng hammer. After ng bahay, siyempre tapos na. Kailangan ko pong bumili ng gusto ko namang kotse. Nagdadrive po ako ngayon ng Maserati. Pwede mong isabay sa Ferrari at Lamborghini. Konti pa lang po ang meron sa Pilipinas.
I think you people heard him right, that after the whole thing, he decided to buy a car he really liked, Maserati. That car is the same level with Lamborghini and Ferrari. Now, I want you to pay attention on how he started the business. Pay close attention on what he will say now, on how he started the business.
Nag-start kami sa Global. Pinangutang pa namin ang entry level namin na 1 head. Pero kung bibigyan ka ng chance, sana 7 heads minimum ang gagawin mo. Kasi kung gusto mong mas mabilis, hindi ka nabuti ng 10 years. 5 years lang. Kung meron kami, meron ka. Success is a journey, not a destination. Pag nandun ka sa success, nandun ka na sa gusto mong mangyari, nakuha mo na yung mga pangarap mo. Grabe guys, ibang klase. Sasabihin mo, buti na lang, tinuloy-tuloy ko ang gawin ng Global.
I think if you paid attention, you heard him right, that he said that when he started the business, that he has to borrow money to start even one account. And he advised you that if you are given a chance, start with minimum of what? 7. He didn't tell you start with minimum of 3. Now, let me show you people the difference between starting with 1 account, 3 account, 7 account, and then 15 accounts, so that you will know the one you will choose, depending on what you wanted from the business. Now, let's say this is you here. This is you. You started the business with 1 account. Look at you. Of course, you know that we will generate your DTC, and then you wrote down 50 names of people from your phone. Out of those 50 contacts, only 8 people join the business. We will simply position those people just like you are seeing on the screen here. Left, right, so that you can earn maximum. Now, for your first earning, which is direct connector bonus, how much will you earn? For anybody you connect to the business, you will earn 445. So that means 4,005 times 8, it will give you 36,000 naira direct connector bonus. Then for the matching bonus, remember we say whenever there is somebody at the left, somebody at the right, it will match. What it means is you will match the first one, 7,000, second one, 7,000, third, 7,000, and fourth, 7,000, which means 7,000 naira times 4, which is 28,000 naira. By the time you calculate 28,000 naira plus 36,000 naira, it will give you total income of 64,000 naira just for the 8 people. But let me assume that you started, Mr. B now started what? With 3 profit center, which is times 3 for 4,888 times 3, and you connected the same 8 people under you. How much will you earn? You will earn 4,500 times 10. 8 plus the 2 you added. It will give you what? 45,000 naira direct connector bonus. Then for the matching bonus, remember this is you here. So which means you will start matching the first one, 7,000, second one, 7,000, and then you equally, this is you here, you equally match again, 7,000, and again 7,000, that means times 4. This is equally you here, you will match 7,000 naira again, 7,000 naira 2, 7,000 naira 3, 7,000 naira 4, 7,000 naira 5. So when you multiply 7,000 naira times 5, which is 35,000 naira plus 14,000 plus 14,000, it will give you total income of 63,000 naira. 63,000 naira plus 45,000 naira will give you total of 108,000 naira because you started with 3. Now, remember, Carlos Bonaventura advised you to start with minimum of 7. Let's say somebody like Mr. C that started with 7 profits earning, which is for 4,000 naira, 888 times 7, and he connected the same 8 people in the business as you can see here on the screen. Now, how much will you earn? You will earn direct connector bonus of 4,500 times 14. That is what you earn, which will give you total income of what? Total income of 63,000 naira direct connector bonus. Then for the matching bonus, I want you to help me to calculate it. Let's start from this one. This is you here. You will match this one. 1. This is still you here. You will match again. 2. This is still you here. You will match again. 3. This is still you here. You will match again. 4. Then this is still you here. You will match again 5, and then you match again 6, you match again 7. This is still you here. You will match again 8, then you match again 9, you match again 10. Then this is still you number 1. Then you will match what? 11, you match 12, and then again 13, and again 14, and again 15 and 16 and 17. 17 times 7,000 naira will give you total income of 119,000 naira. If you add 119 plus 63,000 naira, it will give you 182,000 naira. It's the same work you did, the person of 1 account did, that's the same work the person of 3 account did, and that's the same work the person of 7 account did. And you can see their income as shown above. Now, what do you think that will happen if you start with 15 profit center? I want you to do the math yourself. That is huge. This is so huge. Now, let me move on this thing. I will advise all of you here, if you want to start this business, if you have the income, start with what? 15 profit center. If you don't have enough, you can start with what? 7, or you start with 3. But guess what? It's only when you don't have enough income that you can look at starting with 1. That is it. That is huge. It is wonderful. Now, let's say for some of you here, you can see somebody that started with 15. You can see the amount the person is generating. In 17 days, he has already made 15 million plus. That is it. Now, let me advise some of you. Some of you here, you may want to start this account. You wanted to do something like 7, and you don't have the money for 7. You can do something like maybe 3/7, 4/7, or 5/7. or you want to do the big one, the International Park 15 Profit Center, and you don't have enough money for 15, you can go for 10/15, you can go for 7/15, and so on and so forth, so that we position you properly, so that when people are coming under you, you'll be properly positioned. That is it. Now let's move on. Let me talk about how do you log into your account. How do you log into your account? If you want to log your account, simply what you will do is, once you type this is shown on the screen, maybe something like dtc.aimglobalinc.com. Once you type it, it will log into your account. I'm going to do this live so that you can appreciate it more. Okay, now let's resume. Let's type in your URL dtc.aimglobalinc.com/ECP. When you click it and click send, guess what will happen? It will log into the where you can now put your username and password. Okay, it's not going. Let's try it again. dtc.aimglobalinc.com/ECP. Now, as we did it now, you can see it has surfaced. Now you will put your username and then put your password. I'm going to put my own password now and then log in. All of you here, you will have your own username and password to log in. Now, as you log in, this is what you will see on the screen, something like this page as we are showing you here. That's exactly what you see on the screen. Like now, if you check here, you see available balance for me here. Available balance, as you can see, you are seeing 858,000 naira. This is an income I made in roughly around 3 days. That is it. And now if you want to see all your account, you can just click view all ID so that all your account will drop. You can see all this income. These are income that was generated in 3 days, all of them. I did not do one, I did 15 accounts. Now you can see the first account, second account, third account, all of them are showing. That is it. If I want to take this 858,000 naira now, what you will simply do is you go down here, scroll down and click what? Encashment. When you click encashment, guess what? It will direct you to where you will write the amount you are encashing. Let's say I want to encash 800,000 naira. As you write the amount, you click encash. They will tell you this encashment will be using below details. This is my account number that is showing on the screen, which means your bank will be linked to this DTC. If I click proceed now, automatically I will automate the money to enter my bank. Now, as you can see now, let me scroll down. You can see some of the encashment I did. You can see on October 26th, as you can see here, I did some encashment here. How much did I encash from the particular account? I encashed 6.2 million naira. And again, the same October 2nd, I encashed another 3.2 million naira. And guess what? 3 days after the time, the same account have generated 858,000 naira. That is the business we are dealing with. Now, when you get your DTC, you can scroll down and equally see other details in the DTC. That is it. So let's proceed quickly. When you get yours, you can see more in the DTC. Now let's move on quickly on other details. I believe you must have copied these details out already. Now the next thing we are moving is, how do I connect to people? We have so many ways to connect to people. We have the first system, contact recommendation questionnaire, online, flyers, API script. We have other home launch or brand launch. But let me talk about the first one. Some of you might have connected through any of these systems. But let me just talk about one of the system. Other ones, you go through the training and learn it. Now, contact recommendation. How do you connect somebody to contact recommendation? Simply what you will do now as you are listening to me is this: get a plain sheet of paper, write down 50 names of people, name, phone number, and location. After writing down their names, this text message, you will forward this text message to all those 15 names. Text one after the other. Anybody you send this text message, you have connected them to our organization. Mark all the names of people you send this text message and submit it to your up leader or to the office so that we can now invite them to our offices. Now, you are not supposed to make the invitation call. We will make the call. That is the system. Now, let's move on. Now, some of these people, you send this text message. Remember this message you sent to them. This is the message. Some of the people you send this message that you recommended them to an organization that will contact them. Guess what? Some of them may call you on phone and start asking you some question. What is it all about? Guess what? We will send you exact response you give to them straight to your phone. As you can see on the screen, anything they ask you, you just use our system and send them. They may request for our website, you give them our website. That is it. Okay? So please try and follow this carefully. Where some of them may ask you other things, simply follow our system so that you can get the maximal of the result from the system. Then the next is who makes the call for you. The person that makes the call is either your upline leader or your upline unstoppable leader. Whoever the person is makes the call for you. And if you know who is making your call, you can actually support the person maybe by sending the person a credit money so that the person can make the call. Then the next part is how do we know that you are the person that sent this list? It's through a new reservation code we will create for you. Your leader will create that reservation code for you. And this reservation code is created through the position of leadership. Now, as you have joined the business, you are just starting the business. The first position is connector. The second one is kingsman. The next one is emerging leader. Then the next one is you leader. Then the next one is encoding room. Then the next part is the monthly millionaire leaders or mentors. Then the next one is global leaders. As you are going down this rank, it means you are moving down your journey to freedom. There is somebody that monitors the activities of all these people. That person is called what? The mastermind. When you reach here, you can now start moving to the top 20 income earner in your state, top 20 income earner in your country, then the top 20 income earner in Africa, and then top 20 income earner in the world. And finally is the Hall of Fame. When you reach to the Hall of Fame, it means you've reached to the peak of the business. Then as I start running up, how do we monitor your growth in the business? It's through the SMO checklist. Please take note. You are supposed to be added in our incubator room so that you can go there and start learning all the skills and every other thing in the business. Guess what? You will be added in that incubator room. The SMO checklist will be posted in the incubator room. So as I round up now, you can have everything in life you want if you will simply help enough other people get what they want. Once again, congratulations for joining this system, and God bless you. I hope to see you all at the top. Thank you very much. My name still remains Dr. Victor. I'm just your humble servant. Thank you very much. Get back to your upline leader, submit your contact name list so that we can start you up immediately. Thank you very much.